Hello, my love bugs. Once again, it is your girl, Lily Love, here with another message from the divine. As I always say, today if you're hearing my voice, I ask that you harden not your heart, for I am just a messenger, and we are all here to witness and learn. Thank you guys for your likes, subscribes, shares, views, and memberships. Everything is greatly appreciated, my loves. I feel like I want to do a love reading. Let's see what's going on. Someone's gaining wisdom on a situation, gaining wisdom on a cycle that's being closed. You could be gaining wisdom on this I would say signal. Someone's sending up a signal that some cycle has been successfully closed after a long period of a long time. This person wants to come back toward you. They may be upset. They may think that you've set boundaries, or they may be afraid that you're going to set boundaries up against them. This hermit person could be someone who you have a crush on, someone who wants some alone time with you. Signals are being sent up. Oh, okay. So there's going to be signs that are going to come around now, signs, synchronicities, or someone's actually going to hold a conversation with you and let you know that your connection is going to be able to move to another level. They're going to let you know that they possibly got successfully ended a cycle with someone else, or this person could now be receiving signs, signals, or maybe even restraining order papers is what I heard, that they're going to be able to come towards you peacefully. They have a surge of new ideas that they want to bring toward you in this new beginning, this fresh start. So somebody want to have a fresh start with you because they were able to successfully walk away from someone else, or this person that would not walk away from them has been forcefully removed out of their energy, so now they can come towards you and court you properly. Okay, we got a masculine energy who want to do a lot of things with you and to you, and this person is going to be allowed to do that now because this person does not have some sort of energy that was holding on to him. Yeah, some sort of someone who was causing illusions for the situation. Some broom riding. It could have been a little witchy energy that was doing a lot of magic on this situation, trying to stop the situation from coming into fruition. But now this person has been put to a stop. I heard halt. And now this masculine is going to be able to come towards you and love on you properly, show you the attention that you need. Okay, something flew off the table. Hold on. Okay, it was the 5 of Cups upside down, and this person is excited. This person is excited that they're going to be able to love on you in public, love on you properly, successfully ending the cycle. Maybe he had to get a restraining order for some sort of crazy ex. Maybe he finally got divorce papers finalized. Okay, but he's ready to take your connection. I'm not dealing with this here now. Okay, somebody still don't want you to get this message. Okay, hold on. Got me fucked up. Messed up. Okay, somebody don't want you to get this message. Or they don't want to hear this message that this masculine is it was upside down, no longer involved, or this person is no longer open to poly situations. Maybe there are going to be a couple people that are going to be sad and depressed while you and this masculine is very happy, because like it's giving someone don't want to be involved in poly situations no more. The door is no longer open for that. 6 of Wands, okay, you won over this masculine's heart. He don't want to be involved with more than one person. He don't want to be dealing with more than one person. I'm hearing that it was more than one feminine energy that could have been blocking this masculine from coming toward you. Could have been some hoes from his past, some women he was dealing with, some people he had on the side. Whatever it was, this masculine had a lot of karmic debt to clear, and now he has the strength and he's gotten the victory. So now he's happy that he don't have to worry about some old female from 5 years ago, an ex-wife, or a fiance, or some weird, group of feminine energies that didn't want him when they had him. Now they want him because he's moving on type of energy. He's upset. He's happy that all of these women are dealing with their own issues and they don't have enough time to come and bother him. Okay, he used to be very upset that he couldn't come towards you because he was afraid that these women will pull up and cause illusions. But now he no longer has to worry about that anymore. 9 of Pentacles energy. Okay, he's having success in his wealth now and prosperity. He has a thriving business. And he want to take you on a nice little date. I'm seeing with elegance. He want to take you on a nice little date. Okay, he's gained a lot of maturity and self-reliance going through these different situations. And he says there's something different about you. You really stand out from the crowd, and he wants more. Yeah, like he basically does not want to deal with all these other energies. He let them know he didn't want to deal with them. He had to handle them accordingly, whether it was restraining orders or divorces or whatever he had to do for these women. And now they are clear and out of his way, and he's having confidence that he knows that he can put you in the spotlight. He can date you out loud. He can bring you in public, and you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, he's been dreaming about this day. Maybe you thought this masculine was sending you a lot of different mixed signals. Okay, but he couldn't let you know about his player ways. He didn't want to let you know about how he was in the past with all these different feminine energies. And he says that if he was sending you mixed signals, he apologized about that. Okay, he wanted to let you know that he was still interested in you. That's why y'all became friends and y'all were able to deal with each other. But he also wants you to know that he wanted to marry you from the first moment that he saw you. He just knew that he had to get his life together. Yeah, he knew he had to get his life together in the situation. Okay, but now this is the time for y'all to work together and celebrate. And this person is no longer in a mental imprisonment about moving forward with you. He's gotten rid of all of the conflict, mental conflict, possibly, yeah, all this mental conflict, or you can get rid of this mental conflict, thinking or still having the thought that this masculine wants to use you. He's going to come in and give you truth and clarity because he's thinking more logically now. He's able to handle his emotions more now, okay? And he just wants to let you know about what all was going on in the background. He's going to be very vulnerable with you, most definitely. Y'all going to have some sort of heart-to-heart deep talk about everything in the past that was going on. Maybe you feel like this masculine never really verbally expressed any situations with you. He kept all of this stuff to himself. But that's just because he didn't want you to be able to find out. Okay, he may have also had a bad mother figure who was involved in this situation. Who was very overbearing. Okay, a mother figure who feel like nobody's good enough for my son. So he may have had to deal with some mommy issues as well. Yeah, deal with some childhood issues and grow up, and now he's let go of that situation as well. You know, whatever situation it is for y'all masculines that they had to go through to be able to come towards you in a healed energy, they've done that. Okay, they have strength now, they have the courage, and for them being patient and working on themselves, now they know that they're triumphant and they want to come towards you. Heavy on to come towards you with the Chariot. Queen of Swords, he came out the King of Swords. You just came out the Queen of Swords. Some of y'all with this Queen of Pentacles right here. You could be pregnant for some of y'all. He knows you're very independent and you have no need for approval. So you kind of like gave him inspiration to go through these mommy issues he may have had to go through for some of y'all. Okay, yeah, 10 of Cups. And now he wants a family with you. Heavy on the children with the 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups. I was going to try to see what was going on with the children. Moving forward, you guys may have children, or you may have children in a situation which is moving you guys forward quicker. Yeah, with this Ace of Cups, moving y'all closer to each other. Cheating and lovers. Maybe this person cheated in the past, but you guys have such a strong bond. He's not thinking about that now. With this surge of new ideas of being a faithful man, being a family man. Okay? Being in this lover's relationship with you, he feels like he's very passionate about you. There's proof in the pudding when it comes to your sexual activities, or maybe there will be proof in the pudding when it comes to him finally getting some of them, you know, some of your good stuff, and he's gonna prove to you how much he loves you by making love to you and not just sleeping with you, you know, like he used to do with other people in the past. Maybe that was something that brought it to his attention. If he was able to be intimate with you, then he felt like he liked being intimate with you. He wanted to make love. He wanted to learn how to make love to you instead of just trying to get a nut and go about his day like he used to do in the past with his devil energy. He's moved past that. He's a family man, basically. He's no longer worried about, you know, being with a lot of different women. He's not juggling a lot of different women. He's worried about being a family man, a one-woman man, okay? Yeah, here we go with the 4 of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles. This person wants to relocate with you, possibly. Wants to get married to you. He wants to move in with you, or you to move in with him. Okay, y'all get a home. Y'all lay down some roots. This person wants to provide for you. He wants to be a provider. He wants to give protection to you. All of that good stuff. Okay, so this man has made up his mind about what kind of relationship he wants you and him to have. He's worked through all his karmic situations so that you and him can have this sort of personal relationship, is what I'm hearing. Something that's just between y'all and not between you and the world. Okay, this masculine may like to do a lot of foreplay when he's with you. He wants you to be able to call him, not just when you need him. Call him just to talk to him. Okay, so maybe, you know, like I said, when he was going through all of this stuff with these crazy ass women, whether they were mother figures, family, you know, like siblings, or, you know, exes and all that shit like that. He wants you to call him more, not just when you need him. This masculine says you give him butterflies. The way that you take up for him, the way that you like claim him, you give him butterflies. Maybe no one's ever claimed him like that before. Talking about that D is yours. Maybe it's a certain way that you make love to this man, a certain way that he can tell that you really care about him. This masculine may want to watch some sexual videos for you. He was working very hard to level up for you in the past. Alright, and he liked when you suck on the tip. So basically, yes, he was sticking up for you when it came to these people, but I'm getting from the D is mine, and he want to watch some videos with you, and you know, you're very possessive over him. He can tell by how you put your mouth on him. He can tell by how you take care of his Peter man, his stuff. He can tell by how you suck on it, how you know, that you care about him, okay? It's something about maybe you make love to it with your mouth, okay? I be trying to use the right words so I don't get, you know, in trouble on here on this YouTube. So if I can't find the right word, just, you know, bear with me, alright? He wants to know, do you pleasure yourself to him? He likes to touch himself to the thought of you. Maybe that's why he want to make a little video so he'll be able to watch it, okay? This masculine said he wants to taste you. He never wants you to leave him. And he can't wait to just love on you, okay? He says his emotions for you are very intense. And I told you it was love at first sight, okay? Now with him dealing with all these other situations, he ghosted all his hoes for you. Because y'all belong together, okay? He had to carefully stop and think about the red flag. So it was like after he got rid of all the hoes, he was like, why am I still feeling like there's some sort of resistance against me and this feminine energy? I want to be with divine feminine. I want to be with her. I love her. Why can't I just be with her? And then that's when he realized he had the mommy issues and the family issues and shit he had to work on. So he did that, okay? Now this masculine is ready to get more intimate, okay? He said when he see you, he see what he want to do to you. And he like when you get on top. Maybe you send him pictures and he saves every picture you might send him. Okay? It's like he went through the storm and now he's ready to go through the loving. Okay? Now he's ready to receive his... It's like he knew he would be rewarded if he did what he needed to do to come towards you. And now he is ready to be rewarded. Okay? This man said he wants a family with you. And he said you only better be coming for him and nobody else. Okay? He admires you. He also admires your body. Okay, he want to grab your tatas while he's hitting it from the back. He loves your smile. He loves the fact that you help him get his confidence up. He feels like you're his angel. And he also feels like it's been a minute, you know, since y'all been around each other. And he wants to link up with you. He want to make love to you, okay? For some of y'all that's celibate, this masculine wants to come in and he want to make love to you. He feel like he handled what he had to handle. He want to come back around. This is a masculine that was your friend, okay? This is somebody who you were interested in and he was interested in you, but you could kind of tell he had some things he had to work on and you were there for him while he worked on them. Y'all didn't do too much. Y'all might not even have had intercourse. Like I'm saying, this masculine said, listen, you know, I've been wanting to be around you. I've been wanting to talk to you all the time. I want to come see you every day, but I wasn't able or allowed to do that with the situations that I was in. Now that I'm out of these situations, I want to be up under you. I want to be next to you. I want to explore another level of intimacy with you, okay? And for some of y'all who have been exploring these different levels of intimacy, this masculine said, look, it's been a couple days. It's been about a week. I be wanting to see your ass every day and I can't. But listen, it's been like maybe 2-3 days, 3-4 days. Can I come see you? Can I see what can I come get some? I miss you. Can we link up? You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about, you know, having sex at this point. It's I miss you. Can we link up? But when you and this masculine get around each other, y'all can't keep your hands off each other. Didn't he say he like to touch? He be wanting to know how you horny like I be horny. You touch on yourself like I touch on myself. You know, he got questions. He got questions. This masculine is going to surprise you with that D. Okay, somebody wants you, he wants you to slap your tongue with his thing. If you be giving him fellatio, he like that. If that's something that you do, okay? At first he could have been wondering if he was worthy of your love. But now he feel like you can have him whenever you want him. Okay, now he's a free man. Alright. This man said he can handle every inch of you, every bit of you. So don't be trying to change nothing about your body. Okay. He says he loves your style. And this new love situation is on the way. This higher level of intimacy or higher level of commitment is on the way. He said, I might be a little shy, but I'm ready to show you how I feel about you. Okay, I'm wondering how you feel. So maybe y'all are going to have this conversation. All right, this masculine said that he's going to end up putting his hands all over you though. So if y'all do get ready to sit down and have this conversation, or you ain't seen this masculine in a minute, and he come around you, dress it up for him, girl, look real good. He's used to you doing that. With I love this, I love your style. Maybe you dress up a little bit. You know, you don't got to do too much. He may just like your hair all wrapped up cute. He may just like you in your around the house wear, you know, whatever it is. But I'm getting that it's not just you throw something on and you just go out the door looking raggedy. Girl, you do a little bit of something to yourself, okay? So for some of y'all, you know, you may put on the full glam. For others of y'all, you may just put on a nice little soft glam. Something real cute that you can walk around in the house in, or that you do walk around in the house in. Maybe you're encouraging him to be like, okay, you know, this is how she's going to look when I'm in the house with her. So you got a matching little pajama set that's cute. You know, you got a nice little head scarf, or you know, he come over there, you go ahead, brush your teeth, throw some earrings on, throw some lashes on, look real cute. Out here for some of y'all, you put on a little shirt and some short sets, and one of them you may not have no bra on. Somebody got an oversized shirt on with a little, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you do too much, but you do just enough to let this masculine know this is me. This is how I'm gonna walk around the house when we get together type of energy, okay? For some of y'all may have on, you know, oversized shirt and some shorts and end up having on some lingerie. Maybe some of y'all put on a robe and some lingerie. You know, however you show up to this man, he like your style. He like how you show up. He like how you dress up yourself. Whether it's just, you know, something simple. It could be just a pair of earrings. It could just be some rings. It could just be your everyday jewelry. Hell, it don't even have to be jewelry when it comes to dressing yourself up. It could be a body cream that you put on. It could be a body wash that you use. It could be a fragrance that you wear. Whatever it is that you do when this masculine come around you for the couple minutes that he does, he loves that about you. He's ready to witness that in a home every day. He ready to witness, you know, how you gonna be walking around the house. He can, you know, picture, or he does picture or daydream about how you're gonna be walking around in the house. You know what I'm saying? He said he love how that booty move like jello. So maybe you got on a little muumuu or a little robe or a little bodycon dress or something, and you ain't got on no drawers, and he already know what time it is when you walking up to him, or he come to the door and give you a hug and grab on your booty. She ain't got no drawers on, I'm finna get me some. Yes. She ain't got no bra on, I'm finna get me some. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you do that this masculine loves about you, okay? Hell yeah, what I say? Keep doing what you're doing, because he is impressed. All right? Now this masculine said that he wants to take you out so he can see you getting loose, okay? He feels the feelings that you be feeling when you feel them. So basically, like, if you sitting over there at home or doing whatever you doing and you get horny, he probably feel the same way and vice versa, okay? He likes the way that you submit to him. He said once y'all get together, y'all will never be apart. All right, he may want you to sit on his lap. Maybe y'all gonna go somewhere and, you know, he gonna sit down and he wants you to sit on top of his lap, okay? But for some of y'all, like I said, he like when you get up there and ride him, so maybe he wants you to sit on his lap. After you give him some fellatio, he wants you to, you know, suck on the tip a little bit, play with it, and slap it on your tongue some, and then, you know, go and hop up there, all right? Yeah, okay, damn, okay? He wants you to sit on his lap. He loves the feeling of you sitting on top of him. Makes him get very sexually active. You got this man ussy whipped, okay? He also likes the feeling of the teeth and your tongue on his body parts. This man wants some fellatio and he wants you to sit on him, okay? Period. He said he can feel you on him when you're not around. He loves to make your booty, like I said, whether, you know, he just hug you like that intimately, okay? He don't be wanting you feel, he doesn't want you to feel disrespected. For some of y'all who could be celibate, maybe he want to squeeze on your butt and stuff. He don't want you to feel disrespected, but he do want to caress your butt. He like your butt, he like your tatas. And maybe you don't want to give him none, but he still want to appreciate your lady parts, okay? But he don't want you to feel like he being disrespectful, but he also wants you to know that he is very attracted to you. And whenever you feel like giving up that cookie, honey, he is going to be right there and ready and waiting, okay? Mouth watering is what I heard. All of y'all, like I always say, at different parts in this situation. So, you know, put yourself where it go, because this man say he is on his way to you, honey. He may have pictures of you that you don't know about. Yeah, I told him he think about you more than in a sexual way, but whenever you're ready to get that cookie up, he wants you to come sit on his face, okay? The headboard gonna be hitting the wall for some of y'all, okay? This masculine says he loves to suck on your nipples. Heavy on the he loves how You love yourself because of whatever you dress up and you put on your body, that lotion, that perfume, that body wash, okay? You may use a sugar scrub or something. You know, that Victoria's Secret honey sugar scrub is amazing if you have not tried it. It's a little up on the pricey side, but it is worth it, honey. Skin be smoother than the mother. Now you can go in the back, you can go in the kitchen for sure and make your own honey and sugar and coconut mix, but I'm telling you, it's something that's extra slippery about that Victoria's Secret one. That's awesome. I had like nared my legs one time and I put that stuff on me, you know, trying to do some self-care. I bought me a little Victoria's Secret pack and I was like, well, let me do some self-care, you know, let me buy me some expensive body stuff, you know, and I put that stuff on my legs, y'all. I'm talking about I could slide across, I could get a running start and slide across any surface with that shit on me. It is wonderful. Moisturizes your skin just as awesome. And I make my own body products, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to splurge on something else. And let me tell y'all, it is a difference. I have not perfected the formula yet, but it is a difference, okay? So if you make your own stuff, try it out. See if you can get your own formula that kind of match that, because that is some slick shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure your masculine would love it if your body was that smooth, okay? And you know, for the girlies, like I said, if you want to do you something and get you something, you know, nice, get you that Victoria's Secret honey stuff, okay? This is not paid promotion, this is none of that, but I just found out recently that is some wonderful stuff. Anyways, okay? He love how you love yourself. Love yourself, okay? This masculine said he want to take you on a date, so he might be sending you a little text soon. You gonna get a love text soon. Hey, boo, what you doing? Okay? I told you, he had a lot of hoes out here. He had a lot of options, but he only wants you. Alright? And he panicking because he ain't been around you in a while. He been handling business. Get rid of all these crazy ass people, so he want to surprise you. He want to surprise you by coming up to you with some sort of offer, okay? The offer may be him wanting to kiss you all over your booty mama. Alright? And the offer might also be he want to record you while y'all doing it so that he can pleasure himself to, you know, y'all videos when he not around you. Because he said he feel at home when he inside of you. He don't even want to watch the girls on porn. He said that's nasty. I feel disgusting when I watch them. I'm trying to watch you. Okay? He may also like how you keep your nails, your hair, and your toes done. He be feeling you when you get wetter while he's inside of you. Okay? For some of y'all, you ain't fully gave him none yet, but you like to let him play. Both of y'all like to play. Somebody out there just experiencing oral stuff, okay? Or just hand stuff. And maybe, you know, sometimes you in this masculine, you be wanting to hold out. And I feel like you let this masculine slip his fingers up in that child. And he said he be feeling you know, get wetter when you be when he be up in that thing. Maybe y'all, you know, starting off kind of slow. And y'all be making out a little bit. And he might have went to touching and squeezing and, you know, rubbing. And or maybe this is something that's going to happen in the future, child. Maybe you ain't gave him none. And maybe, you know, you going to come out there and give him the okay. But you ain't going to tell him. You just going to wear something that's cute. And you ain't going to have no panties and no drawers on. And he going to be like, oh my God, I'm finally finna get some. Yes. And then, you know, he going to feel you get wetter when he slip his hands up and in it up. And you're going to be doing what you do. And y'all going to get it in. And it's going to be your first time with this masculine. And it's going to be amazing for the both of you guys, okay? For y'all who like to get it in, whatever this man finna put on, or he finna put something on. Whatever he finna put on. Maybe it's going to have you a little moist. He going to be looking real good and smelling real good. And you ain't going to be able to control yourself, child. He going to be able to slide fingers up in there and see how you get wetter. And y'all going to be getting it in. I feel like it's going to be in a car or something, child. Anyways, he said you are the light that lightens up his darkest moments, you know. And he wants you to get a tattoo on you somewhere. Okay, he also want to take you on this trip. You're his little secret freak, and he craves you more than he would crave anybody else. So that's gonna say he only be thinking about you. He don't want to hear that about nobody else and what used to happen in the past, and he ain't worried about nothing in the past. You are his future. Okay? Straighten that back. Now this masculine may want to buy you some clothes. Maybe when y'all go on this trip, this masculine want to buy you some clothes, but he gonna want to buy you some clothes that accentuates that back end, because he like looking at it, honey. Heavy on the like to smack that ass, okay? He likes looking at it. Make his third leg get rock hard, okay? Something about some sort of somebody tried to plant an illusion to bind this masculine to them. Bondage. I did see somebody baby trap. We ain't reading on no exes, but somebody tried to baby trap this masculine, so maybe he's excited that you're actually pregnant by him. Okay? Before we keep this going, you had this masculine eyes roll back. You made him nut fast. Okay, so something that you made him nut fast. What did the collective do? Feet and hands. It involved your feet and your hands? You was being physically affectionate with your feet and your hands? What's going on? Why my deck flipped around like that? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Something that you did physically affectionate with your feet and your hands? What was it that the collective did? With their feet and or your hands? They had his eyes rolled back in his head? I don't know. Maybe he had his hands on your feet and your legs was in the air. Something, whatever it was you did, you made some memories. I feel like, and he want to do that all the time now. Something with your hands and your feet. Like I said, maybe you had your legs up. He was getting it from the front. You could have, did a kegel with him up in that thing. He could have slid up in there. Could have been super wet. Your feet could have been in the air. He could have been, like holding your feet with his hands while he was hitting it. Maybe, he said he liked it from the back and he liked to look at your butt. So maybe you was throwing it back and he was holding on to your feet with his hands. Okay, maybe you locked your feet up around him while you was throwing it back and he had his hands on your butt and his eyes rolled back because everything was jiggling and moving and all kind of stuff. Okay, you made him that fast. For some of y'all, whatever you had on and you was walking, you was looking real beautiful with it on and he was watching your booty move from the back and he might have like slapped your butt a little bit and it might have jiggled and then, he might have kind of pre-came is what I'm getting. Okay, he wanted you to pull him in that thing. It could have been from the front. Like I said, you got the gift that keeps on giving when it comes to getting wetter. All right, and he liked when you submit to him. So it was some sort of move where you were submitting to him. Okay, I don't know. For some of y'all, it could have been something about some fellatio. You could have been using your hands and a little extra spit. And this masculine was like, damn, I want to get this girl the world how she's. What song was that? I want to get this girl the world how she sucked that. What song is that, y'all? Somebody said it. I think it was 21 Savage. Anyways. Yeah. This man want to give you the world how you put your mouth on that thing, okay? And he like it when he hit it from the back. Okay, a lunch break. Maybe y'all can go on a date on the lunch break because this connection is true. Maybe he going to take a little lunch break and get down there between your legs. Heavy on the somebody want to know something about pregnancy. So I'm going to do that towards the end, okay? Oh, wow. Okay. Your cootie. And the tip, he maybe likes to rub his tip across your cootie. Maybe while y'all in the bed. Okay, this man wants you to ride him. He wants you to ride him from the back. He wants you to twerk a little bit. Okay. What else going on? I heard toot toot. Alright, this unspoken relationship is going to be spoken for, or this is an unspoken relationship. This masculine may want to get you with a car. Okay, come on somebody. He also wants to taste you. He want to see you dressed up anklets, and I seen dressed up ankles, and I seen something about jewelry, so he might want to buy you an anklet. Maybe he likes when you wear anklets around your ankles. Okay, maybe he likes when you have the lingerie with the long lace and stuff that go all the way down to your ankles or something like that. This person wants you to go out with him so y'all can possibly go out and go dancing. Okay, maybe that's could have been something that happened. Y'all was dancing and you could have been looking good from the back, and you put your booty on him and danced a little bit, you twerking a little bit, and he could have eyes could have rolled back in his head. He could have grabbed you by your hips or your love handles or something, and he could have pre-came just a little bit, and he want to go back and make some love to some music or something. Maybe he wanted a lap dance. He liked when you sit on him, so maybe you gave him a little lap dance or something when you two got together in an intimate moment, and then y'all ended up making love to some music, and it was the best he ever had. Okay, this man want to romance you. You drive him crazy. Maybe that's something he want to do in the future. Okay, take you somewhere, turn on some music, y'all chill and relax, maybe have a couple drinks. If y'all smoke, y'all just chillaxing, and he just okay, you might turn your song on or something. You might lap dance for him a little bit, have a little fun. Okay, Smashman said he already got the ring. It's something that's on his mind, okay? Or he might he definitely already got the ring, but he might want to get some fellatio. Maybe in the morning you'll give him some fellatio. I told you with the role playing, y'all gonna have a lot of fun with each other, okay? Maybe you waiting on this masculine to call you so you can let him go deep. Y'all may go visit an aquarium. Y'all may go to the beach on this trip, okay? Something's gonna happen on the side. No pulling out. Maybe he's gonna be hitting it from the side and there ain't gonna be no pulling out. He's gonna kiss you on your back. Okay, this masculine might want some fellatio with a, you know, you use your tatas when you're getting fellatio, maybe on some silk sheets. He loves your energy. You know what's crazy? I was gonna say when I, suggested that you get that Victoria's Secret honey shit. Child, I was gonna say you can slide all across them silk sheets. Something was in my face, y'all. Things that instant. I was about to say you can slide all across them silk sheets. And look at that, silk sheets came out. Love your energy. Maybe you play. Maybe you got the child like energy, and you like, look, I just bought this new stuff. You see how soft my skin is? Watch. And you slide across the bed, and he gonna laugh and say you funny, or he might just start pulling you across that bed, child. Pulling you toward him, okay? You might be trying to run and he might be pulling you back toward him, child. I don't know. But this is going to happen on the trip. You and this man is going to have a lot of fun, okay? Pretty soon, y'all may have a quick link up because, like I said, he missed you. He want to be around you. On this trip, y'all may be going to a condo, okay? This masculine is secretly obsessed with you, all right? Now, heavy on the baby. We finna read on this baby energy because it keeps coming out. And also, this masculine like to switch positions with you. Maybe because a couple of y'all out here pregnant and think you're pregnant, we're going to start doing, look at this shit. Family photos. We might start doing a little baby section in the end. You know, all of us out here I'm just happy being single with no man, and I don't want any kids, and if you don't have any kids or have a man, you look stress free and you live longer. Child, I don't know what's wrong with some people, and that may be true for some people, but I'm seeing a lot of that negative talk online, and I feel like it's the beginning of the female red pill indoctrination. You don't have to have kids. You don't have to have a man. But that is not the only way that you live longer and stress-free, because your ass got to go to work, don't it? Stress. Okay? Shit. That's you. Just because you're single without a family and kids does not mean that you're just going to live till 108 and be stress-free. That is not the case. I think the narrative is switching, so we're going to switch the narrative. We're going to talk about single relationships, but then we're also going to give an intermission to the people who want to have families and want to have babies to keep hope alive. Damn it, shit. I mean, y'all see it online. Y'all see it online. I like Maya. I love Maya to death. You know the singer Maya, and she was afraid. She literally has a fear of being married and being in relationships because of what she saw with her parents. That's cool. One thing I don't understand about it is they do say in life you cannot keep running away from your fears. You must face them. And doing self-care and loving yourself is not facing your fear. You need to go to counseling or do some sort of shadow work and figure out what it is about that puts a fear in you, because that sort of relationship does not exist for everyone. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. But don't listen to that indoctrination of you don't need to have nobody and you'll live longer and blah, 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 blah. Listen, people who don't want to have kids, do your thing. People who don't want to have kids and don't want to have love, do some more shadow work. All right. Babies. What am I going to do with these babies? Give me some on this baby situation. Good Lord. Give me some positive talk on the family photos and baby situation with these divine families. Y'all, I saw that today. I said, that's a hot ass mess now. You don't want to have no kids. You want to have no kids. But girl, look, you know, and most of the people that's like, yes, I'm glad that this is happening. Some of y'all, if y'all had the opportunity to have a good man and have a baby, you would drop all that indoctrination right then and there and be right on the bandwagon. So y'all just do your shadow work. Just do your shadow work. All right, a peace of mind. Someone wants to go on a retreat and get a peace of mind, okay? They want to take you and the babies on a trip. Somebody want to take you and the babies on a trip. They said that have peace of mind, or just know that just because you're going to be pregnant and have children don't mean that this going on a trip shit is not for you. You don't have to worry about it if you don't trust any family members or anybody around with your baby. The children are going to come on the trip and y'all going to find a way to have alone time and have family time. Okay? This masculine said, yeah, his communication. It's all about communication. Y'all going to have a talk about this. Okay? Somebody might want you to text them. Maybe they're waiting on a text message about the baby. Ace of Wands, maybe they want to know if you want to have kids or not. Eight of Pentacles, so that y'all can work on this situation. Somebody knew that they came a little early and they waiting on you to text them and let you know that you didn't let them know that you done missed a period or you may be pregnant. They're ready for this. They know what they did. They know what they did, and they're ready to take responsibility for this situation, okay? A lot of spiritual energy will be shared in y'all sexual relationships, okay? No arguments. Maybe someone's scared about arguments and red flags, like I said, but this masculine is obsessed with you. He's love struck. He's not going to treat you wrong. It's not going to be anything like your parents had in the past. This is a brand new beginning. This is the breaking of a generational curse. So don't walk away from the idea of it just because it does not fit your situation now. You will be given the option later on in life, okay? heavy on the keep hope alive. Let's see what's going on with some of these kids. Some spirit babies that want to speak, or some babies that are already in the belly, in the womb. Let's do in the womb babies first, and then we'll talk to a couple spirit babies. How about that? All right. If I get the cards out with these long nails, I don't know why I continuously keep putting these cards back in this small ass bag, y'all. I need to get a little box or something. Okay. Good Lord have mercy. So let's get a couple cards on a couple situations for the collective. We can get on up out of here. Get on up out of here. I'm going to keep saying it. Keep hope alive, honey. Do not become the bitter reflection of these bitter men. We need people in the world. Come on now, Planned Pregnancy. We need some people in the world. We need more generations to be born, all right? The economy this and the economy that. You can make enough money to buy them expensive ass purses and unnecessary ass shoes and them cars to fit in this society. You can figure out how to take care of a child, okay? Children are expensive, and so is your... and so are you, okay? Anyways, let's leave the negative lilies out and let's talk to these babies. Holy Spirit, holy angels, and spirit babies, come on through. See what we got going on. Y'all wake it up. Wakey, wakey. Okay, spirit babies. Let's get some messages from the spirit babies, okay? See what's going on for a couple of these people and spirit babies, the ones that want to plan, children in the future. Let's give some motivation to the hopeless romantics out here that's with their divine partner or calling in their divine partner. What's up, spirit baby? Somebody's going to have a Capricorn or have a baby in the Capricorn season. Somebody may get pregnant with a baby in Capricorn season. Okay, somebody's going to end up having a water birth. Spirit baby, somebody could be planning a water birth. You're going to be able to have a water birth with your child. Give me some on this water birth. Who is this baby? Mommy, are you mad? You may be upset with the father. Why are you going to be upset with him? Okay, basically saying, Mommy, if you get mad with Daddy just because he's not something about one's full potential, he may be a little nervous about the situation. This is something he desires, but he's nervous. Don't be upset with him, okay? You may be more ready than him because you've been planning this, and he's coming out of a traumatic situation where somebody tried to trap him with a baby. So now that this is actually true, he may have relapses sometimes to be like, is this true? Or, is this really happening? Or what am I supposed to do? Or I don't know what to do until the baby get here. A lot of men, okay, so this is for a feminine energy who's going to be upset with her masculine because he's not going to be so on board like you are. That doesn't mean he doesn't want to have the child. That just means he doesn't know what to do until the baby gets here. Women are very emotional. We look into the future for a lot of things. We prepare ourselves for a lot of things. We're the ones that go through nesting when we're having children, and the masculine are ready for the phone call. The masculine is ready for the text message. The masculine is ready for, okay, the baby coming, okay, the baby's here, and that's when it kicks in for them. Okay, so give him some time. Don't be mad with him, and don't let the traumas take over your situation. He's going to do what he needs to do right when the time is. You know what I'm saying? That's just how some men are, okay? They're more physical. So when that baby comes through into the physical, he gonna have it all together, okay? Give me something else. All right, somebody's gonna end up having some morning sickness, okay? The baby said, Mommy, I'm sorry for the morning sickness. I don't want to meet your family, okay? So that's coming in with the family trips and stuff. You have a baby that's coming to know your family ain't worth a damn, and they don't want to meet your family either, okay? They want you to keep them a secret. So if you do find out you're pregnant, go ahead and keep it on the low. All right, Daddy, are you mad with Mommy? Why is Daddy gonna be mad with Mommy? You and this masculine get it together. Maybe because you haven't came to him and told him directly. You're keeping it a secret until you find out. Maybe he can tell. Maybe he had a dream about it. He's waiting on you to speak on it. Okay? Someone's mother figure knows. Damn. For the mommy, I don't want to meet your family. The mother on the father and the mother side know about the baby, and maybe that's why y'all need to keep it to yourself. Maybe the father figure's mother came to him and said, you got somebody pregnant, and this man know he only been sleeping with you, and he feel like if she know, now he know, you gotta know. Okay, yeah, the grandma came in and said some of her little 2 cents in this situation. Mommy, even if you do know or you don't know or you're a little afraid, take some vitamins, okay? I heard you bullshitting. You're a little nervous about the situation. Take some vitamins, okay? This baby's gonna have your smile. And this baby, the mother may actually on the father's side be excited about this, okay? Or maybe with the father figure having this ring and getting ready to propose to you and make room for a family, he's gonna, this baby's gonna, okay, so this baby may be a boy, and this baby's gonna be excited about coming through, okay? He's gonna have your smile, and this is a spirit guide of yours. Remember I asked, who is this baby? This is a spirit guide of yours that's letting you know and letting him know that he's coming through, okay? And he loves you, mommy. And he's telling daddy not to be afraid, okay? And you may be in your first trimester with all of this morning sickness, and don't be ashamed. I know you want to eat healthy, but this baby is going to like junk foods, okay? This baby has been sending you signs that he is here, all right? Somebody said how many weeks? You may have found out really early. Like, if you're spiritual, you're going to find out within the first week, or, yeah, the first week or the second week of you, the egg being fertilized. You're going to find out. You're going to feel weird, okay? All right? Some of y'all find out when you're 5 to 6 weeks. All right, now we talked to a couple spirit babies. Let's talk to some babies that's in the belly. What's going on for the babies that's in the belly for the collective, for our pregnant women? All right, I heard the babies is getting in line like in kindergarten. You know how to tell them to hold hands, okay? So some of y'all may be having multiple children. These children may be in your womb holding hands. That's so cute. They so stinky, but they so cute. Okay, let's see what's going on with these babies in the belly. What's going on with the babies that are in the belly? You may be feeling a lot of movement in your stomach. You may be having to poop a lot. You're going to end up having a natural birth. Whoever this is in their third trimester, you're going to end up having a natural birth, okay? You may be having this natural birth around 29 to 30 weeks, or you may be having this natural birth and you're right now 29 to 30 weeks, or for some of y'all, you may be 35 weeks, okay? So, mommy, make sure you get enough rest because you have an identical twins. Didn't I say holding hands? These are gifts that I sent to you by the Most High God, okay? Mommy, I can't wait to meet your family. These babies may be born in the winter, and this may be a surprise birth. Okay, come on, somebody. All right, now somebody else is going to have a full pregnancy up to 37 to 40 weeks, and these babies are going to have their daddy smile. These are going to be spring babies, okay? And they also said the daddy needs to take some vitamins as well. They can see that. They said that they're going to be just like their daddy, and you may have to get induced because these babies ain't going to want to go nowhere. And yeah, heavy on the babies because these are going to be 2 baby boys, okay? Mommy, daddy needs you, so make sure you hit up daddy and see what he got going on. Make sure you tell him he needs these vitamins. Make sure you stay on him about his health as well as yours, okay? Because the babies in the belly can tell, listen, we drain energy even though we stay in mommy. We drain energy from daddy as well. So tell daddy, step up the vitamin game. Get his shit together now. We coming through. All right. Any other things about the babies in the belly? Anybody else with babies in the belly? For some of y'all with this spring, I just heard spring baby. The baby was conceived in spring. These that will be induced, they possibly were conceived in spring, or will be born in spring, okay? The bond is in your oven forever, who this is, who's doubting it, okay? You may need to take a blood test and not a test, okay? You may be having Irish twins, baby back to back, and these babies said that they want to sleep with you and their daddy. They gonna have their daddy eyes, okay? And this is gonna be an overdue baby, both of them, so make sure you hang in there. These are telepathic children, so they can talk to you and communicate with you, and you're gonna have this baby in the hospital, okay? This baby's gonna be a baby boy, and this may be a rainbow baby from your past when you were in a horrible relationship. This baby is coming back around for the second time because he trusts this family that you're gonna be in now, okay? We also have a baby that is a passed over loved one that came to you in a dream, mommy. This is going to be a cryptic pregnancy. This baby said they want a royalty themed nursery. They were conceived in the spring, okay? And mommy, they say they just like you. This baby may be a preemie baby, come out a little early, not too early is what I'm hearing. We also have a baby that was conceived in the summertime that can't wait to meet their sister that's already here. These are mirror twins, baby girls times 2. They can't wait to meet their sister or their brother. Somebody's going to be working on their 3rd and 4th child, okay? Anything else? All right, some of y'all still will be having periods when you're pregnant with these babies. The baby came to the daddy in a dream, and these are some reincarnated spirit babies for somebody. This may be a baby girl. She wants an animal-themed nursery, and mommy, she likes snacks. Please, no smoking or drinking, okay? They are a reincarnated spirit baby. And somebody's baby was conceived in the winter. Maybe you've already thought about names for this baby. That baby said you picked the perfect name, and I can't wait to meet my brother because I look up to him. This baby may like fruits. This baby says, Daddy, I love you, and they're going to be fraternal twins, okay? All right, y'all. This is it. This is all, my loves. I hope you got what you needed from this reading. I'm going to close it out and get into another. So meet me in the next one.